You know what I'm grateful for today? Applesauce. And you know why I'm grateful for applesauce? Because I cannot take pills with water. What is that all about? Is there this whole demographic, this whole part of the population that is just completely incapable of taking pills with water, but we just never talk about it? I feel like there should be a support group somewhere and I should be a member. Maybe it should be anonymous because in truth, it's embarrassing. It's horrible. I had the funniest story though. Okay, this is what happened. When I was a freshman in high school, I was on the color guard. And I don't mean the ROTC color guard, I mean like the flag spinning, rifle throwing dance color guard. We traveled and performed with the marching band. That color guard. Okay, so I was in the color guard and we were preparing to go to our winter guard finals. They were going to be in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which was really exciting for me because I had never left the state before, at least not in my memory. And I got sick about, I don't know, a week ahead of time. I got sick and I went to the doctor and the doctor prescribed me amoxicillin. Obviously I had some sort of infection of whatever. So he prescribed me all of these pills that I had to take. Well, like I said, I can't take pills with water and that has not improved with age. So it has. Because now I can take pills with any type of food. It doesn't just have to be applesauce. But at the time, maybe it was just a psychological block. I really cannot explain it. It had to be applesauce. I had to take Okay. My mom and I take a trip to the store and stock up on all this applesauce. And I'm taking these pills 3 times a day. And then all of a sudden, I get this horrible rash all over my body. And I say horrible because it looked bad. I don't recall that it really itched or was uncomfortable. Certainly unsightly though. So I go back to the doctor and he's like, well, do you have a fever? No, you took my temperature, right? No, I don't have a fever. And he goes, well, it could be scarlet fever. As it turned out, I was allergic to amoxicillin. So I had been eating applesauce nonstop at 3 times a day, right, for 5 days, taking this medicine, only to discover that I was allergic to it. Good grief. Okay, well, now I'm about to leave for the weekend to go across country to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and he gives me a whole brand new round of pills that I have to take, ones that are actually going to kill the original infection because the amoxicillin didn't, plus additional pills to help me get over the side effect that I had for taking all of this amoxicillin in the first place. So now I have double duty pills that I have to take. And do you know what that means? Applesauce. Lots and lots of applesauce. Is what that meant. Oh yeah, my mom and I were going to the store buying those little snacky cup ones with the little rip-off, those foily rip-off lids. In all different sorts of colors and flavors because by now I was sick of it already. Which means I had to pack all of those applesauce cups with an entire box of plastic spoons to take with me onto the airplane, through the airport. I took them into the hotel room with me in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I was taking, I got so many funny looks. I was really, really good about taking it. And by the end, my rash was gone. We knew I had a medicinal allergy, so that's good to know. And I vowed that I would never eat applesauce ever again. And I have eaten applesauce since then. I enjoy it on a good slice of fresh, festive holiday ham. Oh my gosh, delicious. But any other time, I'm just not going to be digging in for fun. I'm just not. I mean, even if you get some cinnamon up in there, which is of course the best way to have applesauce, almost the only way to really have applesauce. But except I had to take some medicine yesterday, and guess what? I didn't want to have to take out my braces to have to eat again, because that's what you do when you have Invisalign, you need to take out your trays in order to eat. And then when you're done eating, you have to brush and floss. And you have to brush your trays and then put them back in your mouth. So really don't like doing that more than 3 times a day. In fact, I eat as little as I possibly can nowadays. Or if I'm going to take them out, I make sure that I really make it count and like gorge. So probably that's not good either. But the point is, I didn't want to have to take my braces out again. And so I'm looking in the pantry all devastated because I have to take a pill, which means I have to eat something. And I saw these little squeezy applesauce pouches. And I thought, oh my gosh, applesauce is coming to the rescue again. I hate it. I hate applesauce. I was going to show it to you, like show and tell. I was so proud of these applesauce pouches. And then my kids ate them. So you know what they look like, though. You know what I mean, right? You twist the top, you suck it up, you swallow. There's no chewing involved and no braces removal involved either, which is why it was particularly great for me. I have a picture for you. Do you want to see it? Here it is. There we are. Uh-oh. You're seeing the reflection of the reflection of the reflection of... Can you see it? Okay, here we are. This is me up here in the corner. That's my applesauce eating, drinking, pill, taking amoxicillin allergied self at the International Championships in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which was, I have to admit, at least from the airplane view, a little bit not quite as much, didn't have as much going on as I thought it was going to. I mean, I had a good time, I think. Mostly what I remember is applesauce and fields of nothing. I mean, I don't remember seeing crops. There probably are crops in Wisconsin, but not where we were. Oh, it's not the right season or something. Applesauce was in season. I can tell you that. I want to know what your secrets are. What are your tricks? How do you do it? I know how to get rid of hiccups. I know the secret to that. I know the trick. Would you like to know? Because I'll tell you. You should leave in the comments if you would like to know, because I will tell you the trick, and it's awesome and it's perfect. It's flawless. It works every time, and you don't need to look like an idiot doing it. If you have a solution for how to train yourself to swallow nasty, disgusting, powdery, disintegrating pills with only fluid, I actually would like to know what those tips are. So you should leave that down in the comments below too. What are your funny stories? You should share them. I want to hear. Thanks for joining me.